So recently, as I was typing up the script, a Roblox user named Schlep got banned off of Roblox. I will try to make this video as short as possible because I just want to give my thoughts out. That's all. Back in 2017, Green Lego Cats 123, commonly known as Cow Cow, spread the idea that Roblox supported online dating. He also went on about how those online daters could be child predators in disguise. I remember going through a phase of believing this is a likelihood to believing that I'm more likely to die in a roller coaster than be kidnapped by an old man in Roblox. However, as time went on, this shit actually appeared to be more common than we thought. There was an incident where a 10-year-old girl was kidnapped by a guy she met on Roblox. That was when I realized Cow Cow was right all along. It doesn't stop there, cause Roblox appears to literally lack taking moderation actions against inappropriate content in Roblox. There is so much to say about Roblox's problem with inappropriate content in the platform that all I can say is that Cow Cow was right about Roblox supporting online daters. For one, David Baszucki introduced the idea of allowing online dating for 17-plus users. This was criticized by the Roblox community, and it shows that kids are losing their online space. Then let's talk about all those games that enable inappropriate actions, most famously the official Teddy, a Roblox developer who was banned and repeatedly unbanned from the platform at least 3 times. His games were literally just softcore condos with inappropriate content. He also got invited to RDC 2025, which is a huge yikes. The moment he got invited to the Hatch event is when all hell broke loose. Cow Cow caught him in a place where devs get invited to the Hatch, which led to many developers opting out of the event, leaving it with dumpsters of slop for games. It took Roblox so long to ban him too. Then there's the issue with inappropriate avatars and avatar items in the form of UGCs, which a lot of autogenophiles wear, in addition to the newly added custom emotes added after Schlep got banned. I'm not gonna talk about them. Instead, you can just watch Cow Cow's video on it, cause I'm going too off topic. I know it seems like I'm waffling on and that the video has nothing to do with Schlep, but it's cause I felt the need to bring up Roblox's safety issues before actually delving into Schlep, cause this situation proves how terrible Roblox is. Schlep is an American Roblox YouTuber who made videos on catching predators in Roblox. He himself had a history of getting groomed in Roblox and wanted to make sure that no other kid is made a victim to those predators. Schlep managed to get 6 predators on Roblox arrested with the help of Gideon, who is a non-Roblox YouTuber. This is outright impressive, right? And he ended up on the news when he catched a Roblox predator, with the police even thanking him publicly. However, what Roblox did was just straight up ban all the accounts he owned and send him a cease and desist letter where they threatened to sue Schlep if he were to come back to Roblox. They also made a new rule on banning vigilante groups, which I will be reading out on soon. Now I'm just going to skip to the why we remove vigilantes part, because I want to keep this video as short as possible.
We have been monitoring vigilante activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting on news about Roblox, and challenging us to do better. We appreciated this feedback and used these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently, vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems.
I have a lot to say about it, but to keep this video as short as possible, I think I'll say this. These vigilante activities started because you did not bother taking down bad actors. Schlep has been actively contacting Roblox support just so you could take actions against these users, but you never bother to do so. Also, what the fuck do you mean they started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users? Predators obviously aren't going to come after adults. They're going to come after the ones that are actually vulnerable, which are minors. Bloody hell, Roblox, this is unacceptable. Also, one thing to add, Schlep isn't some random ass cloud-chasing, chainsaw-wielding violent savage posing as a pedo hunter on TikTok, looking for an excuse to beat up someone. He is a guy that worked with law enforcement to get these predators arrested, with the police even thanking him. By banning him, you send a message to predators that they are welcome to go on Roblox to groom minors. Deadass, Roblox could have talked to Schlep and possibly hire him as a Roblox mod. Instead, they fucking ban him for catching all these predators and getting them arrested. I get that they needed to protect their brand, but come on. They could have done that by actually taking actions against these predators, not the guy catching them. Anyways, as days are passing, I'm watching this shit unfold already. It is not looking good. Non-Roblox YouTubers are talking about it. Politicians are talking about it. Chris Hansen is getting involved. Qatar has also banned Roblox for their child safety issues. This shit is getting crazy and shows how Roblox fucked up real bad. By the way, Roblox has also responded to the Schlep situation in some article by PC Mag. I will be checking it out, but go to the most important part, which is that vigilante groups will face consequences.
Also on Friday, Roblox's Chief Safety Officer, Matt Kaufman, published a blog post on the company's website about its moderation policies and working with law enforcement. The fourth section addresses vigilantes, which Roblox defines as groups or individuals violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. Any account, including those of vigilante groups or individuals, caught violating our policies will face consequences up to and including removal and banning, where warranted, Kaufman writes. Schlep believes that the blog post was released as a direct response to his videos. We contacted Roblox, which did not address Schlep's allegations directly, instead referring back to Kaufman's post. It's important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate, for example, violating policies around sharing PII, personally identifiable information, engaging in sexual conversations, lying about their ages, etc., all while having a profit motive to evade detection instead of providing companies like ours with all the information to take the necessary action, a representative says. Yesterday, Kaufman posted a lengthy response to the public outcry. More recently, vigilante activity evolved, he writes. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems.
Now the thing is that Schlep has been reporting these predators to Roblox reports. He even mailed them physical proof of these predators. The problem is that they never really take actions against these predators, which leads to these vigilantes existing. Had Roblox actually took action against these predators, then vigilantes wouldn't have existed in Roblox in the first place. This is literally said in the last paragraph that reads,
Schlep says he's tried sending information about predators he's found to Roblox through its moderation systems, creating tickets like the company recommends, but he feels his work falls on deaf ears. The cease and desist letter is the first real contact that they've ever given me, he says. If they opened the line with me, they would directly be acknowledging the predators on their platform. And them doing that is in itself an admission that their site isn't safe.
Roblox is so cooked, man. I ain't exaggerating, dog. They literally threatened to sue Schlep, but end up getting sued by a fucking American state. And Star creators are literally leaving the Star program as we speak. Like, this is batshit insane, man. Literally is. I'ma also say something. I love Roblox. I am a Roblox patriot. And I'm a proud Robloxian. However, this shit is something I cannot and will not tolerate from Roblox. They fucked up their platform a lot. Like deadass, the fact that they're more willing to take down Schlep related content than things that are actually more problematic for Roblox says it all. I really wish for this situation to be resolved, man. I really do. I do not want this platform to shut down anytime soon nor get banned in my country at all. That's all I could say though, so farewell, adios and sayonara. Actually, thinking about it, as I was editing the video, I then thought there was more to say about this issue. It may not sound very politically correct, but hear me out for a bit. I think there's a hidden force within Roblox that is sabotaging the moderation team from actually taking actions against these types of content. Schlep said that Roblox hardly ever sues people and that we don't know 10% of the story. This means that Schlep believes something bigger is happening that Roblox aren't admitting. This is coming from a guy that hasn't worked with Roblox for 10 years. Personally, I think that's the healthiest take to have. I think some certain tiny hat, long-nosed parasites have infiltrated the moderation team and bribed David and Matt into acting like everything is fine. I don't think it's the entire moderation team, however, but just only some certain outside influences in Roblox that's sabotaging the moderation team. I don't think David Baszucki and Matt Kaufman are pedophiles. Rather, they've been bribed or have some sort of threat against them into not actually moderating their platform. I think that's because it seems like Roblox is now being used as a Trojan horse to promote ID verification. Now that ID verification thing comes from the Kids Online Safety Act, a proposed legislation which seeks to enforce surveillance of the internet under the guise of child safety. It was introduced in 2022, but it seems like it's being brought up again now after a bunch of censorships happened, such as collective shouts demanding Visa and MasterCard to force Steam and itch.io to remove certain games they hosted, as well as the Online Safety Act in the UK, which hundreds and thousands of people petitioned against, only for the government to say no. This act also threatened Wikipedia for some reason, which not only proves that it is not about the kids, but also proves that there's a force behind the censorships, and that somebody wants to usher in Orwellian dystopia. To target Wikipedia would mean to control what information is added there, and to threaten the safety of its editors. There's a certain group that would support Wikipedia being affected by this. I know that I essentially strayed far from the Schlep situation, but all I wanted to do was just give food for thought. Anyways, to conclude my thoughts in this situation, I think they infiltrated and compromised Roblox into not moderating their site, provoking congressmen to come after Roblox and use the situation as a Trojan horse to promote mass surveillance.